Where the vibe is vintage. Buckle up.
Hello everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name is Tracy and normally I'm here with my husband Noel, but today I am all by myself, so I get to press all the buttons and do all the cool stuff. Happy Halloween everybody, hope you're excited. Tonight's show is going to be about an hour, not too much longer, because I'm going to go pass out candy. I got to get into costume so I can go pass out candy and have fun tonight with all the kids. So I'm really looking forward to that. But today's show is our buyer appreciation show. So just a little kind of story about that. I was doing the show, Hello, I Love Discounts, Happy Halloween. I was going to do this show originally, and I had it as a private show. So just for the top 3 tiers, the people on the reward system who have reached either Cardinal, Hawk, or Owl. But then I started doing free shipping dollar starts, and I'm like, well, how do you reward people when you're already doing free shipping dollar starts? So I opened this up to everybody, and I have all the people who have reached those levels. I have all of their names over here in a little bold thing. And I'm going to be talking about them throughout the show and calling them out and tagging them just to give them some recognition. Some are buyers, some are sellers. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to recognize them and celebrate them. And if I have an item that kind of is in their vibe, I will talk about that too. Tonight, everything is $1, free shipping. So free shipping for anything I run and everything in the shop. It's been trying to figure out how to do a reward show when you're already doing like dollar starts free shipping. It took a lot of thought, and hopefully this works. It's my first time trying it, but you know what? Everything is worth a try at least once. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to run some giveaways because it is a buyer appreciation show. So our first giveaway is for 2 vintage postcards. Let me get that started. And that is our first giveaway. At the end of the night, I do have one big giveaway. It won't be for buyers. It's going to be for everybody because we're celebrating everybody today. So stay tuned, stay with the show. Again, we're only going to run about an hour till around 6 o'clock is what I'm thinking. So let's pull up our first item today. I have a couple of these, but they're all different. These are Fenton collector plates. Heavy blue. It is that satin blue glass, and they are marked Fenton. These are the official United States of America bicentennial commemorative project of the General Federation of Women's Clubs. That's a whole mouthful right there. They are Fenton. We do have the Fenton mark right there above my finger. And this one shows life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It says 1776, 1976 on the front. I thought they were really cool. I haven't seen these from Fenton before. So let's go ahead and flip. Oh, wow. Okay, let me adjust that. That's zoomed in just a little too much, isn't it? Let's see if I can get that to go out. All right, why is it not responding to me? Okay, we're not going to use that camera. We're going to go this way. We're just going to we're going to make this work. All right. We are going to do 10 seconds. 2-second restart, dollar start, and this one is up and going. No chips or cracks, beautiful Fenton collector plate. It does have the Fenton mark. 2 peas in a shop is rating with a party of 14. Thank you so much. Maria, you got that. Congratulations. That's a great deal. That is going to go to you. 2 peas. Thank you so much. Please put in the chat what you sell when your next show is.
Welcome in, Raiders. Forget snakes and booby traps. Instead, free shipping and dollar starts.
Thank you so much. For those of you just joining, my name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are doing a buyer appreciation show tonight. All dollar starts and free shipping. All right, up next, we have a set of these 3 little bowls. I think these are so good. They are blue and white, and you get different designs on the inside. So they are like, the same but different. You're going to get all 3. I do not know who makes them. It doesn't say. They are 3 inches in diameter. And we're going to run all 3 for $1, up and going. You're going to get all 3 of these bowls for $1. Storage units and pallets. Awesome. Troy Kate, those are heading to you. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can turn my show on over here so I can actually see first purchases. All right, hopefully that'll show me now. We do have a giveaway going. It is for 2 vintage postcards if you guys want to jump into that if you're not already in it. Let's do one more of these Fenton plates. So we have another Fenton plate. This one has a little scuff, but it's not a chip. There's a little scuff there on the back. It is that collector's plate. It is marked Fenton there on the back. And this one says, "Give me liberty or give me death." So we have this great collector scene going on. Fenton satin glass in blue, running for $1. I thought these were pretty unique Fenton. I did find a few on some of the other sites when I was checking out comps on these. And Margie, that is heading your way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Making sure I'm not missing any chat there. All right, let's do these two together. These are really, really cool. Well, hello, the peanut farmer's wife. How are you today? No, there's more. I'll run the other two in just a second. We'll do the other ones. I'm just kind of mixing some different things in here. I love discounts. You should just go ahead and buy the decanter set. Just do it. Just like Nike says. We are doing good. All right, so I have brass butterfly shaped little trinket dishes, and they are the enamel covered brass. So they're really pretty. They've got all these gorgeous little flowers on them. There's the back. The enamel's in great shape. Sometimes the enamel on these gets a little funky, but these are in really good shape. You're going to get both of them. They are up and running right now. Really pretty blue on one side and a minty green on the other. Not that you would turn it upside down, but it's still pretty to look at. Small Town Finds, that is heading to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to pick a person out of our jar really quick, and then we're going to run a Fenton plate. We are doing buyer's appreciation. I have put into my little bowl over here everybody who has reached the top 3 tiers on our rewards program. And the first person, I'm going to go ahead and tag them. First, though, Where's My Glasses got that giveaway. Congratulations. Hello, happy Halloween. All right, so our first person is Remember When Again. Let's see if I can type. Thank you. Remember When Again. And they are a seller. I've just put them down there in the chat if you want to take a look at what they sell. But they do sell vintage jewelry. This is Miss Andrea. And right now there is no scheduled shows, but you can always follow and check them out for future shows. They have about 2K sold with a 5-star rating. And I just wanted to say thank you to Remember When Again for being such a great supporter in my shows. And with that, let's go to our next item. We are going to do this Fenton plate. So it's another one of those collector plates. Again, we have our Fenton mark. This one says, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land." Proclaim liberty throughout all the land. You've got the Liberty Bell going on there. No chips or cracks, running for $1. Fenton collector plate, free shipping. If you are just joining us, we do free shipping. And Margie, that one is heading to you too. Thank you. And we're going to do the last Fenton collector plate next. That is this one. It says, "In God We Trust." I really love that one. Looks like, I don't know if it is Washington, but it looks like one of our founding fathers kneeling down out in the forest. It's kind of cool. It is a Fenton collector plate in the blue satin glass. Hello, Brittany. How are you? Happy Halloween. And Larissa, that is going to you with the first purchase.
Thank you
so much.
First purchase.
Let's see what's next. I'm just going to clear one shelf at a time. All right, we have this absolutely gorgeous bowl. We are good as the baby. Are you dressing up the baby as anything for Halloween today? Look at this. How perfect for Halloween. Look at the coloring on this. Gorgeous orange with that black on there. This will look great for the whole fall season or like autumn bowl. It does measure about 11 inches in diameter. And And that is running for $1. Gorgeous, like console bowl. You can put fruit in it, use it as a centerpiece. It is a real pretty one. That's how it sits. We've got that black on the other side. Absolutely beautiful. And Ash 4, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cold here in Pennsylvania too, like super, super windy today. Which I feel bad for all the little kids. Well, I feel worse because the kids are going to be running around in costume. I feel worse for the parents having to walk with them. All right, let's do another bowl. Thank you, I love discounts. Let me go ahead and get you modded. Don't feel like you have to stay. We're just giving you power. All right, look at this one. This is the Iris design. I want to say this is Jeanette glass. I do know for a fact that it is depression glass in the carnival. Oh, it's 60 in Georgia. Oh, wait, you guys are in Georgia. It can't be that cold. I think we're in the 40s right now. All right, so it is depression glass, carnival glass, depression glass. It is called has the irises. I forget the exact name of the pattern, but it is a beautiful piece of glass, beautiful console bowl. Nice ruffled edge, 11.5-inch diameter, running now almost for just $1, up and going. If you really like this, shoot me a message. Small Town Finds, thank you so much. Shoot me a message if you really like this. I do have other pieces that match this. I was going to save this for my blue and white show, but I just thought it was too cool to save. You know what? Let me get another giveaway going because I really want to get through all of my giveaways today. All right, so that one's going. I'll show you what it is after this runs. Look at this. I don't quite think this is an egg plate because it looks kind of round to be egg plates. So maybe some type of condiment or appetizer tray, but it is thick ceramic. It is absolutely gorgeous with that blue and white. There are no chips or cracks, and there's like little butterflies in there. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get this one running. This is at least 12 inches in diameter, at least. Yeah, just a tad bit over 12 inches. It is a beautiful piece. And Led Tammy, that is going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Almost forgot to put a number on there. Let's see, what's next? How about a little piece of pottery? Oh, sorry, thank you for reminding me. The giveaway is going to be a bird postcard. And if you're just joining, stay tuned. The final giveaway of the night is going to be a thermal printer. We are doing a buyer appreciation show. So all my regular giveaways are going to be like plain white envelope stuff, but we will be doing a thermal printer for our last giveaway of the evening. This one is number 2. All right, let's go ahead and do this. This is a beautiful bud vase. It is a piece of pottery. I love pottery. I don't know what it is about it. And I love the coloring on this one. Blues and greens and browns. There's a little bit of sticker stuff we'll get off. Is there a signature? There is. John something signed this at the bottom. And of course we have the little hole at the top for the bud vase. Stands 6.5 inches tall. And that is running right now for $1. Thanks for your bids. And Thrifty Bird's Nest, thank you very much. That is heading to you. Okay, this is a heavy one, so remember, free shipping. Look at this piece of brass. This is a brass planter. It is absolutely stunning. There's just a tad bit of patina on there, just enough to make it perfect. We have kind of a Asian type design going around the outside there. Has the little pedestal bottom. Is that octagon? Is there 8 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6 sides on there. There is a stamp on the bottom that says made in China, so it's engraved there on the bottom. It is brass, stands 5 inches tall and 9 inches wide, and we're going to run it for just $1. Yes, Mrs. Potts will be for sale. We'll do that coming up soon. Beautiful, beautiful brass planter. Thanks for your bids. Michelle's Finds, that is heading to you. Thank you. Number 11. I'll put this over here. All right, let's go ahead and do her, and then we're going to pick out another name from my bowl. Look at this one. This is never been used before. I have the original box. I'll show you really quick just so you know what you're getting. We have the original box that it comes in, so you will get that. Beautiful, beautiful piece here. No chips or cracks. It is in mint condition. Has this little piece. I'm not a tea drinker, but this came with it. And then you can see it is Disney. It is marked Disney on the bottom. We'll go ahead and give that a run for, let me put this back in, for $1. I know, wouldn't that be cool if it had a chip? Well, yes and no, but all right, that is going now, $1. Thanks so much for your bids. And Ash 4, thank you. That is heading to you, and I will send that original box with it. All right, what's next? Let me pick another name. Let's see. Who are we going to honor this time? This is one of my favorite sellers here. So she is fairly new. This seller is the Teacup Trap. Let me get her up there really quick. The Teacup Trap, which is Miss Ariana. She has a, oops, did I not hit enter? Let's see. All right, there she is right there if you want to check her out. So she has 59 items sold. She's a brand new seller, some beautiful stuff. Not only is she a seller, but she's obviously a customer of mine also. Her next show is Monday at 8 p.m. So you can check her out then and see all of the great things she brings to the table. She does sell vintage, and right now she has a 5-star rating. And there she is right there. And Kelly, you got that giveaway. Congratulations. Let's run another giveaway too. This giveaway is a $5 Starbucks gift card. Look at that. Little switch up from those, maybe if I held my pen right, switch up from the postcards. All right, let's see what's next. This is really along my kind of thing to sell. I love the china, the porcelain. This is a trinket dish. It is so beautiful. I'm trying to see the name on the back, but it's so tiny I can't read it. Look at the painting on that. It is absolutely stunning. No chips or cracks. It's in great shape. And then we do have the maker's mark. I just cannot read it on the back there. And it's really a great size. Probably about 7.5 inches in diameter. We're going to run that just $1, up and going right now. This would be so pretty sitting on a dresser or in a bathroom somewhere. And Michelle, thank you so much with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Make sure I got my numbering right. Yep, okay. How about 2 pottery bowls? So these ones match each other. You're going to get both of them. They are probably some type of studio pottery piece. They do remind me of something. Hello, the Rusty Rooster. They do remind me of something maybe like a Southwestern kind of design. I love the swirls around the edges. There is a signature that I can't make out on the bottom, so you are going to get both of them. A little same but different. They do match. Let's see if we can put them like this so you can see them. And we're going to run both of those for $1. They are running now. They are 5 and about 1/4 inch diameter. And Tammy, that is heading to you. Thank you. They are cool. I really like the touch of color on there. How about this piece? This one's pretty. Do you collect trinket dishes? Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm trying to hold this up and I forget that my husband's not controlling my cameras. But you got a great shot of my arm. All right. We have a beautiful Oriental or Asian style bud vase. So you have a peacock, which is kind of traditional. The really beautiful greens and oranges. It is a bud vase size. And there's the maker's mark on the bottom. And that's running for $1. This one does stand about 7 inches tall. Prince and Dean, thank you. How about some Tonala? Y'all know I like me some Mexican pottery. I like anything Mexican. But we have a gorgeous Tonala pitcher here. Traditional Mexican pottery here. The design is very just traditional with the bird. This one does say Mexico on the bottom. It is not a Ken Edwards, but that is okay. It is still beautiful. Stands 9.5 inches tall, fully glazed on the inside, so you could use it actually as a pitcher. Let me see if I can go out a little bit so you can see the full thing. There we go. We're going to run that for $1, up and going. Nice, large Tonala Mexican pottery vase, or not vase, pitcher. It is gorgeous. I agree. Absolutely beautiful on this one. Southern Charm, that is going to you. Thank you very much. I'm running out of space already over here. You know what? We're going to start filling this shelf back up. All right, let's do one more, then we'll pull another name out. So I came across a really, no geese today. I usually always have geese in my cozy, like my cottage chic show. So in the next couple of weeks, it's something that I always source for. So I'm definite to always have some in that show. All right, I came across, not only did I come across a bunch of inkwells, Fenton, no more Fenton today, but Ash, stay tuned. Just keep me on your radar. I just won like 20 pieces of Fenton from auction. All different Fenton stuff, some unique things too. I'll pick that up next week, so that'll be coming soon. Okay, so I won from auction a couple of weeks ago a bunch of inkwells that I'm gonna have tomorrow night, but I also got a whole bunch of different kinds of bookends, which I thought were really cool because they're such a staple when you're designing things in your decor. So let's see who won this, and then we'll run this one. Jojo Loves Cats, you got that $5 Starbucks gift card. Congratulations. All right, so we have these ones. These are like a cast iron or a bronze. They are not brass. The maker is Verona, if that means anything. And on the front, they say Lindy, which I'm pretty sure is Lyndon B. Johnson. I could not, I wish I got the Fenton Santa. They had 2 for sale and they went over $200 a piece. So I got way outbid on Fenton Santas. But we're gonna run these metal Lyndon B. Johnson bookends, 6.5 inches tall. And they're going out $1. You get a set of gorgeous bookends. These are perfect for decor. They also work as door stops. They are heavy enough. And Evergreen Estates, thank you so much. That is heading to you. And we're going to fill up over here. Let's do one more. Let's do another name really quick. All right, let me just thank this person here. So this is, are you going to do the front? I am not. This is my stand I'm using for a while. Eventually I'll sell it, but probably not for a little bit. Brass today, no brass today. I already sold. I had one nice big brass planter and I already sold that today. All right, let me just type this in real quick. I want to say a thank you to Melissa. It's short for Gomez, Melissa Gome. She is a she is a buyer. So she is not a seller on the app, but she is a buyer and she is a great supporter of mine. So I do want to say thank you for all of her continued support and being in my shows. Okay, let's go on to our next item. This is a really cool piece, you guys. Check this out. This is one of those like puzzle balls. I'm pretty sure this is jade. Educated guess. And look at this. It has like a, I don't know, it looks like a dragon tail or something going around on it. It's pretty neat. Let me switch over here and see if you can see it. Look at this thing. And it has like another piece in the middle here. I just think it is so cool. Such a neat piece of decor. We're going to run that for $1. All the different designs on there. And there's actually 4 balls and they get smaller and smaller as they go through on the inside there. And SN Creative Recycling with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first
Congratulations.
purchase.
That is heading to you. How about a blue and white spongeware vase? It does have a signature on the bottom. Of course, I can't read it. I can't read anything. I really like the kind of spaced out ruffly edge on the top, and it almost looks square, which is a nice kind of contrast to the round vase itself. I'm losing my, and it is about 5.5 inches tall, and that is up and running. Thanks for your bids. And Thrifty Bird's Nest, that is going to you. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and get another giveaway going. And I'll show you what that is in 1 second there. I just saw that. Can you run the white fluted? Absolutely. We'll run that. The giveaway is for 3 black and white vintage postcards. And these are all out of Paris, I'm pretty sure. Number 4. All right, let's see. You want the fluted vase. Look at this beauty here. Look how thin that is. I don't know if you saw it. You can almost see with that light shining through. This is Lenox. Tenacity Ridge. Everybody, that is Tenacity Ridge. She sells the most amazing window clings. Thank you so much for your raid. If you are coming over with Tenacity, thank you very much. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are running everything at $1 with free shipping today. It is our Buyer's Appreciation Show. There is a giveaway going, so jump into that. And we're going to go ahead and run this in just a second. Tenacity Ridge, please put in the chat. I know what you sell, but put what you sell and when your next show is so everybody can check you out. All right, this fluted vase, look at it's on a pedestal, absolutely stunning. It is green stamped Lenox. So it is my understanding that your green stamp is your older, more collectible Lenox. No chips or cracks, absolutely beautiful. Stands 8 3/4 inches tall, and that is going to run for $1. It's up and going. Thanks for your bids. Thank you on the duck. Patricia, that is going to you with the first purchase.
Thank you for your
Congratulations.
first purchase.
Okay, I had one particular person in mind when I picked this up. So this is the person I have in mind is another seller. I'm going to probably pull her name out of here in a little bit. So I'm not going to say who it is right now, but I'll talk about her in a little while. This is a beautiful butterfly, and I want to say it's a sun catcher, but it doesn't have any colors in it. But it comes with this little metal chain around the outside, and it is glass with this. It's not etched. It must be some type of a decal, but I can't feel it. It is so pretty. That's going to run for $1 right now, up and going. This still would look pretty with some light coming through it, hanging up in a window. And Southern Charm, no surprise. I am so happy you got that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do this one here. So this is another, like an Asian or Oriental figure. It is a porcelain figure. This little fishing pole is just wood. It comes out. There's a hole in his hand to put the fishing pole in there, but it is a little bit loose. So that's the call out, is that it's a little bit loose. Has a little porcelain fish there. And he is just really neat, very detailed. I'm going to do it here so you can see it closer. There you go. Let's see his face. It's just a really neat piece. Stands about 4.5 inches tall, and that's going to run right now. Oh, your mom had one? Oh, the sun catchers. Oh, that's cool. Blue. Oh, that's what's so great about vintage. It like brings these memories back. Tammy, that's heading to you. Thank you so much. Tammy, when I mail him, I'm going to take the pole out of his hand, so it'll be wrapped separate. So just make sure that you look for both pieces. All right. We have, oh, the fisherman, not the thing. Oh, okay, cool. I've never seen one of those before. I thought it was pretty neat. Okay, we have Williamsburg pottery, a small bud vase from Williamsburg. It is marked right here with the Williamsburg little stamp in perfect condition. your classic blue design on there. And that is running right now. 3.5 inches tall, Williamsburg pottery. It is an adorable little piece. And Troy Kate, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have, yep, a giveaway is about to go. Let's do this piece. This is a kind of a different piece of glass. So it is a bud vase, blue, and it almost looks like it has a crackle glass around the bottom, but then it gets really smooth up at the top with an etched floral design. So let's see if we can actually get that to show up a little bit. So you can kind of see that etched floral and then like a crackle glass look around the bottom. So it's a very kind of different vase, 8 inches tall, and that's running right now. No chips or cracks, it's in great shape. And who's going to win our giveaway? Wings of Faith. So Thrifty Bird's Nest, congratulations on your win here. And Wings of Faith, I knew it was there. You got that giveaway. Congratulations. Let's start another giveaway. If you were just joining, we are doing a thermal printer giveaway at the end of the show. We have a bird's postcard now, and it will not be a buyer's only. It's going to be open to everybody. Let's do another Lenox piece. This one is gold stamped Lenox. Still gorgeous though. How perfect for Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for bookmarking. Perfect for Thanksgiving table. It is in wonderful shape. It is Lenox. And Lenox is just so classic and clean and beautiful. We have that gold stamp. And if I can get back over there, that is running right now. $1 free shipping. Gorgeous gold stamp Lenox. And Bree Nibble, thank you so much. That is going to you.
Thank you.
We have a Hummel. I do not have anything cat today. Not today, I don't. I have a bunny and a fish, though, coming up. All right, well, I have a Hummel. I normally don't pick up like figurines like this very often. This came in some other stuff I bought. But when I looked it up, it is actually marked Western Germany. And from what I can tell, it's a little more rare because of that. Make sure it is a Hummel. Yes, Hummel piece. So you have the little girl with some flowers behind her back. And of course, you've got the geese. I guess I did have geese something, just not like straight up geese things. And there she is right there. She stands about 4 inches tall, no chips or cracks. And that's going right now. I'll show you. It does say West Germany down there on the bottom. Thank you for your bids. And Margie Joe, that is heading to you. Thank you. Look at that. We've cleared one side already. Okay, we got this whole side to go. I have the most adorable little bunny here. Look at this guy. It is a little, just kind of paperweight or shelf sitter. But on the bottom, it has this really neat kind of like controlled set of bubbles filling up the bottom. The stamp on it says hand blown Norway. So made in Norway, hand blown little bunny here. Let's see if we can switch over. If you can, there you go. And it does have a slight purple color to that bottom. And that's going right now for $1. It's just maybe 3 inches long, I would guess. And that is your Germany or your Norway mark on the bottom. Prince and Dean, thank you so much. Let me pull out another name because I don't want to, I want to make sure I get through all of these. Look at this. All right, this is one of my favorite sellers. Let me go ahead and put them in the chat. If you guys are not following these people, I do not know why you are not following them. This is I Love Discounts. This Tony and Lysandra. Not only are they awesome sellers, they are great customers. They sell health and beauty, jewelry, a little bit of vintage, but not really so much, and food items. And they have just a whole variety of shows throughout the week. 5-star rating, over 44,000 items sold. They know what they're doing. They're going to get it to you. They do dollar starts and usually lower price shipping. So their next show, at least as of yesterday when I looked, their next show is tonight at 7 p.m. So give them a follow and check them out if you are not already familiar with them. All right, let's see. Next item. So Choco Dog is another seller on here, and she turned me on to junk jars. I had this one left over from some raid trains we were doing, and I thought, you know what, we're just going to put it out here. So if you're not familiar with the junk jar, it's basically a jar, and you fill it up with whatever you have. Fill it up with your junk. This one happens to be filled with a lot of different game pieces, chess pieces, little tokens, some dominoes, cards, all different things in here. So we're going to run that junk jar for $1, and that is going now. And the lid is not sealed, so you can always take it and display the stuff in any way that you want. And SNS Creative, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's do this piece. This is a really pretty glass piece. I thought this would be, Monster Mama, you just won that giveaway. Congratulations. I just saw it pop up. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I thought this would be great for Christmas. It is red glass, absolutely stunning. It has the metal pedestal bottom and handle on it. At one point, there was all of these hand-painted flowers. Some of the paint has wore off on all of these little petals. It is still beautiful, though. There are no chips or cracks, and it would be so stunning as a centerpiece. And we're going to run that for just $1. It is going now. A good 10 inches in diameter and about 7 inches tall. Thanks for your bids. And Tammy, that is heading to you. Thank you so much. I'm going from like big to small, all over the place here. This is a little creamer, and it is called Follow Dear. It is from Wedgwood out of England. So it is a Wedgwood creamer. Look at it, almost looks like a mirror on there with some blue print and white on the inside. Let me bring it over here so you can see how pretty this is. So we've got almost like a mirrored effect. I'm not sure if that would be considered lusterware or not. And then we do have your Wedgwood marks on the bottom. That is going for $1. It is a beautiful piece. I've never seen something with that silver that looks so mirror-like. And Gail Bond, congratulations. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see if I can say this word correctly. Well, maybe it's not. So I got these from auction, and I actually got 3 somewhat matching ones. They're all just a tad bit different. We're only going to run one today. I think that's all I pulled out. I was told they were cloisonné vases. I'm going to let you guys decide for yourself. So we're going to show you as good as we can. It is metal. I don't think it's brass. Let's see. Well, okay. A magnet is not sticking to it. There's the inside. It is absolutely stunning. Let me come over here so you can kind of get a better look at it. And we'll turn it around. So I am not sure if this is true cloisonné or not. That is not my area of expertise whatsoever, but it is an absolute stunning vase that stands 10 inches tall, and we're going to run it for just $1. And the Highland Collective, thank you so much. That one seemed pretty popular. If you guys want to hold on just 1 second, I'll go grab the other 2 that I have, and we'll run those. Give me 1 second. All right. Thank you so much for waiting. I just had to run into the other room. Let's go ahead and run this one, and then we'll do a smaller one. So this one's very similar, if not the same design on there. That is the inside, a little bit more wear there. There is no maker's mark on the bottom, but we'll kind of turn it around here, and we're going to go ahead and run that one. It is the same height, the 10¼ inches tall. Thank you for your bids. And Santa Girl, that is going to you. And then I have the final one that came in this collection when I got them all three together, is this guy that's a little bit smaller, but it's the same gorgeous blues and greens coloring. There's a little piece of tape I'll pull out, but the inside is really good. Not much wear on the inside at all. And we're going to go ahead and run that one. Let's give you a height, 6 inches tall on that. And that is up and running right now. Thank you for your bids. Old Maid New Creations, thank you so much. You guys, Old Maid New Creations is another awesome seller on here. Does vintage decor, primitives, some really cool stuff. If you are into that. You know what? Before we go on, we're going to do some salt cellars, but I want to pull another name out of my bucket here. This one is Trayful, which of course I like her because her name is Tracy. So, you know, anybody with the name Tracy has to be amazing. But let me go ahead and put her in here. Trayful 1212. She is a seller. She sells home decor and vintage. A little bit newer of a seller, about 150 or so items, but 5 stars. Her next show is November 13th at 5:30 p.m. Primitives, there are a lot of sellers, but Old Maid New Creations, she's up about 3 names above you. She sells primitives. Southern Charm 7 is another amazing primitive seller. She should be in the chat. Southern Charm, if you're in here, just say hello or something so they can see who you are. But those are 2 that I know for sure that do really great primitives, along with other vintage and some antique decor. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. Okay, let's do another giveaway, and then we'll sell some more stuff. All right, we have a bird postcard. That's a going now. And that is number 6. If you are just joining, we are giving away a thermal printer at the end of the show. You do not need to buy anything. It's going to be open to everybody. And the end of the show is probably going to be about 30 minutes or so. All right, let's do this little piece here. We'll do these next. Okay. I don't know if this is a snuff jar or not, or just a cute little jar. It is porcelain. I love the little turquoise on there, and it does have like an Asian type decor to it. Can't read it. It does say China on the bottom. And I like that it has this little tiny lid. It's adorable. And it's only a couple of inches, 3 inches tall. That is going to go for $1 right now, up and running. Thank you for your bids. And Kimberly, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's do the salt cellars. So these are, I cannot read it at all. They have maker's marks on the bottom. They're porcelain. They have little flowers around them and 3 feet. So they're small salt cellars. Let's put them over here so you can kind of get a better look. So they're just little tiny salt cellars. You can get a set of 2, and they're running right now. These are perfect to put like some little spices in. They are adorable, aren't they? You can, like, when you're cooking or something, put your little spices in there. The woven basket, thank you. All right. Thank you so much. What is that? Wishlist Rose. I appreciate that. We have a small set of salt and pepper shakers here. I'm pretty sure these are glass and not crystal. But they're little glass salt and peppers. The tops are a little bit tarnished, and it comes with a small little tray, which I think is cute. There is some tarnish on the bottom of the tray. But it's an adorable little set there, and that's going to run for $1 going now. Thank you so much for your bids. And Troy Kate, heading to you. We have a creamer pitcher. I don't know, it's a little big for a creamer, a little small for a pitcher, so it's somewhere in between the two. It is gold with just a touch of teal paint. Very beautiful. It looks like there's like a boy and girl on there. And that's the inside. It is white on the inside, fully glazed. Let me switch it over here so you can see it. Very unique with the gold on there. That would look so gorgeous, kind of give you a pop of color. And that is running now. It stands about 5.5 inches tall. Lusterware, I would say, I'm going to say yes. It reminds me of lusterware. We don't normally see it with so much gold. Daisy Lane, that's going to you. Thank you. Let's pull out another name from my list before we run out of items to sell. I have quite a few here. So the next person I want to thank, I told you I would get around to this person. This is Miss Michelle from Southern Charm. She has been one of my best supporters. It comes to almost every single, if not every single one of my shows. There she is right there. Southern Charm 7. She is also an amazing seller. She has gorgeous items. She runs or owns or has a couple of antique booths. So you know she's got the cool stuff. Her next show is tonight. I want to say tonight at 7 p.m. And she sells vintage, primitive decor, rusty crusty, really cool aesthetic, has about 2,000 items sold. And in all of her recent shows, she's been doing reduced shipping. So, and even under the $9.21, I think it's around 5 or 7. Go ahead and correct me on the exact number, but it is a really low shipping cost. So thank you very much to Southern Charm. Let's do our next item. I don't know what to call this, you guys. This is an Andrea by Sadek, and I'm not even really sure what it is. Oh, it's $9.21 now. Okay, still, it's capped at $9.21. So we have this piece here. It is porcelain, Andrea by Sadek. I'm not quite sure what you would use it for. And she liked it. There we go. She liked it. Congratulations, you won that giveaway. I think it's kind of cool, though. It's porcelain, maybe some air plants. I'm not too sure. Some small type of decor. It's going to run for $1. Soap dish. Nan Fam. There you go. Perfect. You're looking for something for your grandma. What is your grandma like? Daisy Lane. Thank you so much, Daisy Lane. You are very knowledgeable in antiques. You guys, Daisy Lane is another seller on here, and she has everything. When I say everything, I thought I saw you selling dolls last night. Dolls, vintage decor, cards, if you guys do those, like the cards. I'm trying to think of it, glowy stuff. Check out Daisy Lane. Vintage things. Okay, well, you're in the right place. Hopefully we'll find something that your grandma likes. All right, let's do this set. You know I love me some sugar and creamers. This one is from, you're gonna see me squint my eyes and try to figure this out. I can't read it. There is a maker's mark on the bottom. I cannot make it out, but I like this because it is so dainty and small, has the prettiest flowers. It is in perfect condition. So we've got your open sugar and your dainty little creamer. And that's gonna run right now. Oh, yes, she was selling butter pats. I saw Daisy Lane selling butter pats too, yes. And Tammy, that is going to you. Thank you so much. Speaking of butter pats, do you guys want some butter pats? I have a set of 4. And Crazy Me are gonna run 4 butter pats for $1. So these are Limoges. You get 4 matching Limoges, France butter pats. I'm going to say they're all in great condition. This one does have a little flea bite right there. It's a little white flea bite right there, but no big chips or cracks. So you're going to get all 4. And they are butter pat size. These are legit butter pats. $1 for Limoges white and gold butter pats. Running now. Was it Limoges? I couldn't read it. Thank you for putting it in there. I have a hard time. I should wear glasses, but I don't. So thank you so much for your bids. And Jeannie's Southern Keepsakes. Thank you, thank you. That is going to you. What a great pickup. I better keep putting it over here. All right. I'm going to pull out another name because I do want to make sure that I'm saying thank you to all of these people. So if you're just joining, this is our Buyer Appreciation Show. Instead of making it private, we've made it public and we're just celebrating with everybody. So the people who have reached the top 3 tiers on my rewards program, I do have all of their names over here, and I'm just thanking them at various times throughout the show. So the next person is a buyer of mine. She is not a seller, but I still want to say thank you for all of her continued support. And it is Jen May. There she is right there. So thank you to Jen May for coming to my shows and being a continual supporter of mine. I appreciate you. All right. How about just something unique? Look at this. And at first I was like, can I sell this? Nah, I wasn't sure. But I thought it was really cool because it's vintage. And I just hadn't really come across this before. It is a little brush. And it's the kind of brush that you would clean your fingernails. But what's so cool, it has the case on the top. And if you open up the case, it has like your little grooming kit on the inside. So I thought it was kind of neat and different. We're going to go ahead and run that for $1. And it has that little grooming kit with the little pieces on the inside. I think there's a piece or 2 missing, but this is how it came to me. And the brush is still in really good shape. Glowy. Brittany, I have all kinds of glowy stuff. Southern Charm, thank you, thank you. That's heading to you. I do not have glowy today. I could probably go pull something out. You guys want glowy? I can pull something glowy out. I do have a glowy show coming up in a few weeks where everything will glow. But let me get the next item running and I'll go pull out something glowy just to run today. Oh, thank you so much, Cricut Pro. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. What can I run? Let's run this and I'll go grab something glowy. So this is a big old, it says Murano Artwear. There's a sticker. I'm just going by the sticker. It says Murano Artwear. Thank you, Leslie. That's so sweet of you. I'll do it. I don't have a problem. I love glowy stuff. There's a sticker that says Murano. It is a paperweight. And of course it is a fish. And inside there's other fish. So pretty neat looking paperweight. It's heavy feel there. No chips or cracks. Stands 7 inches tall. I'm going to go ahead and run that. And I'm going to go find something glowy to run today too. Let's see. All right. That is going now for $1. And I will be right back. All right, thank you guys so much for waiting while I went and grabbed it. I got 2 really, really cool glowy things to show you. Wish list Rose, thank you so much. That is heading to you. Let me play you a graphic while I get caught up here. All right, so how about, let me turn it like this. I have 2 uranium butter pats. You guys like the other butter pats? What about uranium ones? I'm going to see if I can get these into my light box here. I got to go turn the lights on, and we will try to get the glow going in the light box. Just got to remember where the switch is. All right. Let's see. If we can get it to work. No, I can't get it to work over there. Let me grab my flashlight. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. I want to show you the globe because they're really cool. And of course, I leave my flashlight in the other room where it doesn't belong. All right, I don't know how much this is going to show with all the lights on it, but let's see if we can get it to, there you go. You can see some glow going on there. So they are 2 uranium butter pats. We're going to go ahead and run them for $1. Up and going. You get both of those. I forget who makes them. They have a really pretty like scrolly design on there. I looked them up a long time ago, but then forgot who it was, the maker. The Highland Collective, thank you so much. That's going to you. That is number 43. And then the other glowy item I have, I eyed this at the antique store. You can already see the green going. I'm going to put it in my light box. But look at that. Even under all of my lights, look at how it's lighting up green on there. I found this in the antique store, and it was just covered in probably 50 years of dust. And I brought it home, and I cleaned it up. It is in amazing shape. No flea bites around the top. No flea bites there. It is such a beautiful butter dish. It has like a pressed glass look with like a leaf pattern. And then up here you have like a pressed glass look. And again, look at, you can already see the glow. And this is under, I have like 5 lights shining on me right now. It is absolutely stunning. Let me try to see if I can put it in my glow box and turn the camera around for you so you can see. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this since my husband's not here. Uh-oh. Why is it not going? Okay, we're going to do this in a manual. There we go. All right, you might see more of the glow box than what you want to see, but let's try this here. There you go. Check that out. The remote is on, my love. I'm going to run this for $1. It is going now. It is an antique butter dish or cheese dish, and that is glow. It is clear glass that's glowing like that. Thank you so much for your bids. And Rojo's with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first
so much.
purchase.
Great buy. Let me pull it out without breaking it. And congratulations. This is amazing. Like I said, I eyed it and eyed it and eyed it in the antique store and just finally bit the bullet and bought it one day. So I'm so happy to have it going to somebody. All right. Let me pull up another name real quick and then we'll go on and sell some more stuff. This one is a buyer, and I just want to say thank you to Laura. She has been in a lot of my shows. There she is, Laura Ihorn. And just thank you to her for her continual support of me as a seller. I genuinely appreciate it. And with that, we're going to get another giveaway going, and we'll sell some more stuff. We have a bird postcard will be coming to you. That giveaway is running now. All right, how about another little creamer? So this one is gold and blue, no maker's mark. I've seen other ones similar to these before. It is a really pretty design. Let me see if I can get my camera coming back over here. Oops, hold on. You're seeing all behind the scenes. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and give that a go. And that's running now. And that is normal creamer size. Double blue stripe. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're welcome, Brittany. And Bama Thrifting Sisters, thank you so much. That is heading to you. You guys, if you like glowy, I already have it scheduled, but I do a glow show about every 5 to 6 weeks, and everything glows in the whole show. And I have a whole mix from uranium to blue glass to clear glass, all different styles and things. So I do throw glowy every now and then, but that one is like a full glow show. How about a ginger jar? So popular, so pretty, and so sweet. All right, my husband says, I can't switch the camera anymore. I guess I'm gonna break it. I gotta use the remote, but we'll learn how to do all this stuff. Y'all, for those of you who've been around and supporting, my husband's been in the hospital for a month. Most of you know that. He is coming home this weekend, and I'm so excited. He still needs a lot of care, but I do get to bring him home tomorrow, so I'm very happy about that. Okay, so we have this little ginger jar. It is very beautiful. No chips or cracks. Let's see. Made in Japan is what it says on the bottom. And that is running right now for $1, up and going. Yes, thank you guys, all of you who have been praying and just sending such sweet messages to me. They have all been greatly received and just very encouraging. The Highland Collective, thank you so much. That is going to you. Yep, still on the right numbers. Okay. We have this little guy here. Now, I think he's missing a lid, but I thought it would be so cute. I'm going to switch over here so you can see it. So cute in like as a little air plant holder. I don't know if it's brass. It is metal with the gorgeous just turquoise painting around it. And we're going to run that for $1. Has 3 little feet on it. And that is the top of it. You can put a little air plant or something in there. Put toothpicks. Previously mentioned, thank you so much. I have another little creamer here. This one's tiny. Look at how cute this one is. This is just a little baby one with the little purple flowers around there. Look at that one. Adorable little creamer. That's going right now. That's probably about 3 inches tall. Ignore all the ink on my fingers. I've been playing with Sharpies today. Well, hello, Carolyn. How are you? The teacup trap, that is heading to you. Thank you. Let me go ahead and pull another name out because I've got about 4 or 5 left and I want to get to everybody. This is another buyer. Most of you, she's been around a while. I've seen her in lots of different shows, but she's been a supporter of mine. And that is Diane O'Neill. Oh, why can't I? Oh, maybe if I spell it right. Diane O. And there she is, right here. And I just want to say thank you for her continued support. And everybody who comes into the show, whether you're a buyer, you're here just to chat, hang out. I do genuinely really appreciate you guys. Us as sellers could not do this without you. So thank you so much. And that is what this show is about, is just saying thank you, and it's just to show appreciation. The people I'm pulling out are everybody who has reached the top 3 tiers in the last couple of months with me. And hopefully this is something I can do on a regular basis, like every quarter or so. All right, let's do these 2 little bowls here. These say Japan on the back, but they're just those little like spice bowls or little, thank you so much, the Teacup Trap. That's so sweet of you. Little spice bowls or little trinket bowls that you can use in your kitchen or in your bathroom. Let's see if I can, there we go. And I'll hold one up so you can see it. You're going to get both of those. And they're running right now. They're about a 3 to 4 inch diameter, somewhere in there. And Ollie Upton, you got that giveaway. Congratulations and thanks for being here. The Bird Theory, you picked those bowls up. Thank you. Let's do. Now, there's nothing special about this box. It is like a cardboard type box, almost like a pencil box that you would, like the kids would have in school. But what's inside is pretty cool. It is a whole box of sewing notions, vintage sewing notions. And there was one thing in here that I thought was really neat. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I don't know where it is. But you get all kinds of different sewing notions in here. So there's thread, there's needles, just all kinds of vintage sewing stuff. And that is running for $1, going now. So it's not so much a box, but it's all the goodies that come inside. Thank you so much for your bids. Small Town Finds, thank you so much. That is number 50. Every show I complain, I got these new numbers and they are just so hard to get off of the thing. All right. If you are just joining us, we're getting close to the end of the show. We are going to run a thermal printer as a big thank you to everybody who kind of just hangs out and supports us. So we're going to do that in just a few minutes. What did I want to do? I need to get my numbers. There we go. Okay, let's run something else. How about a piece of embroidery art? The graphics are something my husband sets up. So a lot of people can use OBS. Which is built into Whatnot. We don't use it, but that's a very common built into Whatnot graphics program. If anybody is interested in learning graphics, my husband, reach out to him. There he is down there. Zoe's Tees Mod. He is always happy to set up one-on-one and for free and walk you through how to do graphics. There's the hubby right there. All right, we're going to do this one. This is a framed under glass piece of embroidery like art. It looks like a little bluebird with some blue flowers on there. Or maybe that's a flower. I can't tell. No, I think it's a bird. I don't know. It is very pretty. The back of it is still pretty clean and nice. Let me give you a measurement. About 7 3/4 inch square. And that's going to run for $1. I think my hubby's pretty awesome too. Thanks so much for your bids. And Carolyn, that is heading to you. Thank you very much. I need to write some numbers here because I ran out of my pre-numbered stickers. All right, let me pull another name out of here to say thank you. I think I'm going to do 2 of them really quick. And how fitting, look at that. Carolyn, who just won that, there she is right there, so I don't even have to type it, but I still will. So this is Carolyn, so is another buyer on this app. And I just want to say thank you to you for your continued support of me. I do appreciate it. Thanks for coming into my shows. All right, let's do, how about a West Germany vase? Does this, oops, I missed a question. I'm so sorry. Is the gold box for sale in front of you? Actually, not yet. Eventually, I will sell it, but not yet. The story behind this is I had one very similar, and normally everything is up for sale, and I sold it, and then I regretted it. And like about 3 months later, I found this one. It actually opens. It is like an old jewelry box, but I'm going to keep it for a little bit. Eventually, I will sell it. Eventually, I sell everything. But right now, I'm still enjoying it. All right, we have a West Germany vase. Thank you, Carolyn. Honestly, thank you for being here. You see, it does say West Germany. It is numbered 298-25. I have no idea what that means. And this is so cottagecore, grannycore. It is absolutely beautiful with the roses and the blue on there. That's going to run for $1. Let me give you a measurement. It's going now 10 inches tall. No chips or cracks. And Tammy, that is going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I only have 4 more things listed or that I'm going to sell, so I need to do a couple more names here. All right, this is another great seller. I got introduced to this person through Southern Charm. This is Choco Dog 6. There she is right there. She sells vintage decor. Really great stuff. Up and coming seller. You guys, y'all do really need to go and visit with her. 5 stars, just under $1,000. Just under $1,000, just under 1,000 sales. So it would be so great if we can get her there sometime soon. Her next show is Thursday. That's November 6th at 3:06 p.m. Let me see here. It looks like I am missing a question. So whose question am I missing? My husband says, Rhonda, I missed your question. I am so sorry. Can you please put that in again for me so I can see it? Put a question mark and I'll make sure I answer it. I am not trying to. Oh, there it is. I see it. Is the white riser on the shelf for sale? White riser on the shelf. Yeah, I'll absolutely sell this. I have no problem selling that one. We'll go ahead and run this. Sorry, I missed your question. Thank you. That's cool. That is a huge compliment. The Antique Roadshow compliment is huge to me. Thank you so much. All right, so we had a request. I think this is the white one you were talking about, because I don't really have much other white ones. So I'll go ahead and sell this one. On all full disclosure, this was an Amazon purchase. It is not vintage. It is more modern, but I have no problem selling it. It is a really cool riser, and we're going to run it for $1. It is going now. The feet do just unscrew, so I will probably take it apart to ship it in the most safest way possible. And the teacup trap, that is heading to you. Congratulations. Let's see, we're going to put that over there. Okay. Let me do another name, because I have 3 more. This one is S. Bartley. She is a buyer on the app. You're probably familiar with her name. I do see her in a lot of shows. So she does support a lot of people. So I do want to say thank you to her for supporting me and a lot of other sellers, because I do see her wandering around the streets of Whatnot frequently. All right. How about some blue and white? This one is Currier and Ives. Blue and white bowl. Really neat. Maybe if I turned it the right way. It's like a little cabin scene. It is in great shape. No chips or cracks. 9-inch diameter, and we're going to run that for $1. And that is up and going, and it is Currier and Ives. And picture, oh, let me show you that picture of a gentleman. I can't sell it because that was a gift, but I will show it to you. If you do like black and white photography or the old photography, I do sell ephemera. Bama Thrifting Sisters, thank you so much. That is heading to you. Before. I do have to brag on this. So Southern Charm, who I was talking about earlier, she actually bought this picture in one of my ephemera shows, and then she added those fangs. How cool is that? And sent it back to me as a gift. So I cannot sell this because I do cherish this. This has a sentimental value to me. However, I do have some ephemera shows where I do a lot of the photos that I'll sell. All right, let's do these 2 bowls. There's a little bit of a tag left. Do you remember that picture? Yeah. I think we had like 2 of them that were the same. And that may have been one of my first ephemera shows I ever did. Okay, so we have 2 of these really pretty bowls. I cannot read who makes it. There's the maker's mark on the back. I know it's kind of hard to see. They are in great shape. No chips or cracks. They do match. They're not quite the same, but they do match each other. Well, you're going to get both of them together. And they're running for $1, both of those bowls together. I do not know how they make this. What is that called? Reticulated? Is that right? I'm not sure if I'm using the right term. I do not know how they make it, but that's pretty cool. Is that correct? Okay. Rhonda, thank you so much with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
All right, we're going to do... Let's see, before we do this guy here, I'm going to do one more name, and then I have an item that hopefully my husband will be busy and not see me sell, because he hates when I sell things like that. Okay, I called her out earlier, but you guys, I'm going to call her out more officially right now. Daisy Lane, she was in here earlier. I don't know if she is still here. She is another great seller, and she is so, I can't even say up and coming. She just hit it. She was on fire from day one. Amazing seller. 3.3 items sold, 5 stars, sells vintage. Her next show is Saturday at 8 p.m. So check her out. And there she is right there. So you can just tag her too. You can just click on her name and go bookmark her shows. All right. Look at this one. I do not know who makes this. It is a wedding box, the red and white glass. Now I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, that this is flashed glass, which means that the glass is the colors added after the fact. It's not fully colored. And you can usually see with flash glass, sometimes there'll be some of the glass pieces kind of rubbed off there, or the coloring rubbed off. It is still absolutely stunning. It will sit like this, like most wedding boxes will do. No chips or cracks, just a little bit of spots within that flashed parts of the red glass. Well, we're going to go ahead and run that for $1. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate that. And that is up and going. Such a beautiful piece. And Carolyn, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
6. All right, one more seller, and then our very last item of the night. Make sure I'm not missing anything. One more seller, one more thank you to go out. This is my last thank you of the night. I mean, honestly, though, thank you to everybody. If you weren't here when I was kind of talking about what I was doing, real quick, we got a raid. Myers Sando, curated finds. Thank you so much for bringing your people over. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are just at the tail end of a buyer appreciation show where we're running everything for $1. I do have a really cool item coming up. And I do have a really cool giveaway we're about to run after my next item. Thank you so much. Please put in the chat what you sell and when your next show is so people can check you out. And in the meantime, I want to say thank you to Linda, oops, if I can spell, Linda Cow. She is a buyer who has been in a lot of my shows, and I just appreciate her and the support and her hanging out and talking in the chat. So thank you so much. And all right, let's do our very last item, and then we will do our big giveaway of the night. Oh, Southern Charm, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. There we go. Show everybody some love. So, honey, if you're here, please close your eyes. I do see you here. Pretend like you don't see me about to sell this big old platter. Look at this stained up, gorgeous beauty here. I am going to sell this guy. It is a Homer Laughlin. It is stained. It is crazed. It is absolutely freaking gorgeous. And we are going to run it. And let's see here. Let me give you a size. 17.5 inches by 13 inches. We're going to run this. Before we run it, though, hold on. Myers Sando, I did not play you a raid graphic.
Welcome
this is
in,
for
Raiders. Forget snakes and booby traps. Instead, free shipping and dollar starts.
Sorry I missed that. I'm a little slow. Usually my husband does it for me. I'll catch on eventually. All right, we're going to sell this beauty here. We're going to run it for $1. I did give you the measurements, right? 17.5 by 13. Stained, crazed, Homer Laughlin. Going for $1 right now. Nice, thick piece of platter here. Absolutely stunning. And Alicia, that is heading to you. Congratulations. What a great buy. Okay, you guys, it is time for our big giveaway. Let me put this over here. Where did I put it? Here it is. All right. So our big giveaway today, we are going to give away a Jadens thermal printer in its original packaging. We did use this, full honesty here. We used this for about a month and we printed maybe 10 things on it. We just changed our setup. There is nothing wrong with it. It works wonderfully. The manuals, everything is in here, original packaging. We just changed our setup and didn't have a use for it anymore. So we are going to go ahead and give that away. Let me get over to my giveaways, and I'll just talk for a couple of minutes while this is running. There it is. All right, so that giveaway is up and going if you're interested in a Jadens thermal printer. It works wonderfully. So y'all, thank you so much. This is a new way that I'm trying to do buyer's appreciation. I was saying at the beginning of the show that, we have the reward system, and my original idea was to do like $1 start free shipping, kind of like a special show for people who have reached the top 3 tiers. Well, then in the meantime, my business plans changed and I went to $1 starts free shipping. And so you're like, okay, well, how do I reward the people who have been such supporters over the last few months for me? And this is what we came up with. So throughout the show, I've been trying to pull their names out and say thank you, but I really do appreciate all of you. Even if I didn't say your name, again, I couldn't say everybody's name. I had to stick to just those ones, but I appreciate you coming in, just hanging out, talking, tapping on that screen, doing hearts, sending encouraging messages. All of that means so much to a seller. So I just can't say enough. My growth has been slow on here. I'm going, next month will be 2 years. And the last few months has kind of exploded for me. And I couldn't do it without all the great people like you being in the show. So thank you so much. If you are new to me, take a second, go and look at my my name. I have a bunch of shows. I do a rotating schedule of shows. I have usually Saturday at 4. Tomorrow I am doing a reverse auction. If you've never seen one, come check it out. Thank you guys. Your messages are so sweet. I appreciate it so much. So reverse auction tomorrow. I do tax talk shows, tax and accounting talk shows on Tuesday nights around 8:40. I am a CPA. So I do try to bring that experience to talk about reselling, how to do your accounting and how to do your taxes. And then on Friday mornings at 7 a.m., I do just a buyer-seller chat show where we talk about all kinds of different stuff, business, strategy, things like that. Thank you, Brittany. And yes, my husband, thank you, Lake Erie Vintage. I mean, there's been so many people who have supported me along the way. I am really hoping that I can do a show like this about every 3 months or so, at least once a quarter. Would be wonderful. That's my goal. So let's see if, going to try to work on that. We have about 2 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and pull that giveaway, but I want to kind of warning here. I'm going to pull it early so we can go raid. So if you're not in there, here's your chance. We have about 65 entries, 90 people in the room. It is for a thermal printer, slightly used. We used it about a month. It has all its original paperwork, everything in here. It works wonderfully. There's nothing wrong with it. I do not have the bird cards available for purchase, but I do them as giveaways. I still have a few more, and I'm going to keep selling them as giveaways. Keep putting them in as giveaways. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to pull this 72 entries. I'm going to pull for this right now, so hopefully you're in there if you're interested. Ready, set. Hey, Monster Mama, congratulations. This thermal printer is heading to you. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for such an awesome show. I'm going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. Y'all have a great Halloween. I'm about to go put my costume on and pass out some candy. Hope you guys are doing the same thing. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Oh, my husband's telling me to wait. Why are you saying wait, my love? What am I doing? Let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Let's see who is on. I don't recognize any. We're going to go meet somebody new. I am going to dress up as what I dressed up as last night. I am going to be the Lorax tonight. We had a question. All right, hold on really quick. I'm going to see if I can answer this question. My husband says I missed the Rusty Rooster. Did you ask me a question? Let's see here, the Rusty Rooster. I'll keep talking. You all know me. What are your thoughts so far on the free shipping strategy? Oh, the Rusty Rooster. All right, y'all, if you're interested, you can hang out and hear about free shipping for a second. I love free shipping. I'm absolutely a huge proponent of free shipping. I feel it sets sellers apart because it's pretty rare, especially in like vintage, that you're going to see free shipping. However, it does cost money. You do need to be prepared for it. It was one of the factors that I feel catapulted my business and helped me grow very quickly. It does cost. I spend a good about 35% of my profits on shipping cost when I'm doing free shipping. You have to be strategic about it. You can't do all of this stuff in a free shipping show. You can do one or two, and then you need to do small items too to balance it out. So if you're strategic about it and you feel you can absorb that cost, I say it's worth it. However, in full, absolute truth, transparency, and I've said this on my talk shows, if I were to go back and never have done free shipping, I probably would have stopped it at around $2.99 or maybe $1.99. Close to free, so the buyers are getting a fantastic deal. But the only thing happens when you take away free shipping, it removes the thought process of filling a box. So you kind of got to combat that. So you really have to talk about your free shipping a lot. My Saturday shows, well, at least for now, are going to remain free shipping. I have no intention of taking that away. My shows during the week that are usually a little bit shorter, I sell less items. I have gone to $2.99 for those shows for shipping. So that's my thoughts. I hope I answered your question. This is the type of stuff we do really dig into and talk a lot about this on the Friday morning shows. So please come and see me on Friday mornings, and we spend 2 hours every Friday morning talking about this kind of stuff. You took a screenshot of me last night. Yes, I was the Lorax. It's on YouTube. If you guys are interested in seeing me dressed as the Lorax, you can go here and see it. Same name on YouTube. Just to embarrass myself. With that, we are going to go. I already hear my doorbell going. Little kids are starting to trick or treat. So I need to get out there and get my candy out. So let's go start a raid. Thank you all. Have a good Halloween. And I'm going to play my closing and go find somebody to raid.
Thanks for joining us. Buckle up. See you next time.